Yeah, thank you so much. You're all welcome to this class this morning. Today, we're going to have a look on the growth and development. Growth and development. Your name again? Sorry? Coletta. Coletta. Can you tell me, are these two terms one or they're different? Growth and development. They're different. Thank you so much. I want to learn more from you, Coletta. You say they're different. How different are they? I don't really know, please. Myself, Tendai, and my dear friend over there at the back, we're in a problem. Tell us, please, Tendai, Coletta. How different are they? Sorry? But it was you telling me you were saying they're different. Okay, thank you so much. So I think, Tendai, that's your chance now. Are the two terms the same or they're different?
They're not that different.
They're not all that different. It's just the same. Come on, my dear friend at the back. They're different. Let me stand up now. Yes. Okay, tell us, please. You know myself.
It would change in height.
Sorry?
I was giving an example of the growth.
Yes.
So example of course, like someone is changing in height. We're young, so
Yes, when you change in height, that's the growth. Okay.
the moment it means you're growing up, even there's growth in the brain, thinking capacity has grown. There are some physical changes in the body.
Okay. So when you growth refers to change in the height.
I will give you an example.
An example, all right?
Saying you are growing.
Yes, in height. Okay.
Yeah, growth is changes in the body.
Oh, growth?
Yeah, changes in the body, life. So, while development, it's, it's a bit change, but from the childhood to adulthood, that is growth. Not the growth, but development.
All right, thank you so much for your inputs, you guys. Okay. Ben? Not now. Yeah, it's fine. No way. It's fine. Yeah, so the term growth and development are often used interchangeably. Growth and what? Development are often used interchangeably. Sometimes you may talk about growth instead of talking of what? Development. Or development, try to talk about what? Growth. Actually, they are conceptually different. They are not all the same, though they are actually defined interchangeably, but they are different. Neither growth nor development takes place all by itself. Should be growth. Growth refers to quantitative changes in size, which include physical changes in height, weight, size, and internal organs. growth. As an individual develops, other features.
What I mean is that learning fast, so just this one.
Have to teach slowly. How slow should I be? My friend.
Like the definition of growth. Yeah, I want to try something.
We're saying, yeah, Martha, thank you so much. What I'm trying to say is, we have two terms here: growth and what? Development. And we are saying these two terms, they are used interchangeably. They may define interchangeably. Sometimes you try to talk about development and instead of talking about development, you talk about growth. Or else you talk about growth and they talk about what? Development. They are interchangeably used. Actually, they are conceptually different. Though these two terms, they are interchangeably used, they are not the same. They are what? Different. Allow together? Okay. So we're saying neither growth nor development takes place all by itself. Neither growth nor development takes place all by itself. Something here omitted, that's W. Growth refers to quantitative changes in size which include physical changes, in height, weight, size, and internal organs, and so forth and so on. As an individual develops, other features like baby fat, hair, and teeth, etc., disappear. Is it true? Disappear, and the new features like facial hair, etc., are quiet. When maturity comes, the second set of teeth, primarily and secondary, sex characteristics, etc., appear. Similar changes occur in all aspects of the personality. Basically, here that's in the journal, all right? Talking about growth and development. Not necessarily actually focusing on the infant. To get the point. But what happens basically in we as human beings. Okay? During infancy and childhood, the body steadily becomes larger, taller, and heavier. True? To designate this change, the term growth is used. Growth involves changes in body proportions as well as in overall stature and weight. Now, as you are writing, try to not write everything. At least try a point worth taking for you to remember. Development by contrast. Development by contrast refers to qualitative changes taking place simultaneously with quantitative changes of growth. Yes, these are two terms. They're different. They're not all the same, but they go together. Right? Changes take place simultaneously, but they're different. It may be defined as progressive series of orderly, coherent changes. Exactly. Orderly, coherent changes. Coherent. You can't separate them. Coherently. Orderly, coherent suggests that there is a definite relationship between the changes taking place and those that precede or will follow them. Development represents changes which take place from origin to maturity. Thus, development may be explained as a series of overall changes in an individual due to the emergence of modified structures and functions that are the outcome of the interactions and the exchanges between the organism and its environment. Differences in the rate of growth and development. All people change with time. All people change with time. They grow and develop certain skills in expected sequences called stages. Called what? Stages. Many factors influence growth and development. Many factors influence growth and development. Is it true? There are factors influencing growth and development?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I've heard you speaking in Bible letters. Yes, please. Tell us.
What should I do?
Yeah, tell me, please, the factors influencing growth and development. An example, please, to that.
To a child body? To a child
Please. Anybody entertain? Yes, my dear friend? Do we really have factors
Yes.
that contribute to the growth and the development? I think if we're seeing, hello? Sorry? Well, one of them is development. So thank you, my dear friend. Thank you. Okay, many of them. These factors make each person perform as a unique what? Late. These factors make each person perform at a unique length. Children, do they grow and perform at the basement? No. Yes, I've seen, I can hear you saying, no, you can read that, yes. No. Okay, thank you. Some people enter a stage earlier and some later than the typical age. Developmental acceleration is when a child performs like an older child who speaks in a longer, complex sentences, is developmentally accelerated in language. Some other young children, sometimes you wonder the way they speak. They're speaking English, and you even feel ashamed yourself. What can you tell you this way? You mean this child is 5 years old? You see yourself 20 years, but you know, Sarah. My son, they're fast and eloquent. Kojogele? Ni mangozemba, environment. Kojogele?
Indi.
On the other hand, developmental delay is when a child performs like a younger what? Child. Like this. On the other hand, developmental delay is when a child performs like a younger child. For instance, a 3-year-old who speaks in 2-word sentences may have a developmental delay in what? Language. With support and encouragement, children with delays usually catch up with other what? Children over what? Time. That's good. Hello. Yes. Good. Bible, by people, all right? People do not advance in all areas of development at the same what? Length. For For example, or for instance, yes, a child may develop at a fast rate in motor skill and slower rate in language what? Usage. Motor skills. What are you not talking?
When you say motor skill,
Yeah?
it includes it actually happens in the mind.
Alashua, where are you coming from? Where did you home, please? Where did you home, please? Tell us.
Okay, our origin is data.
Data. So people from the Venezuela. Yes, please. Motor skills. A movement. Normally use which organs? Whereas when you come to motor skills? Legs.
Hands.
Head.
Hands.
This is a very good English. You know, Zimbabweans, that's the way they pronounce. Hands, back, cake, yeah, okay, yes, okay, yeah, you can hear. Cake, yeah, back, yeah, I can back, yeah, so that's good. I said, cake, cake, yeah, okay, thank you so much. Yeah, so, you normally use what? Legs, and the what? Yes. Of course, we have what we call light motor skills and the final motor what? Skills. Okay. Well, a child may be developmentally accelerated or delayed in one or more areas. It's even possible for a child to be delayed in one area and accelerated in another. Some children have a favorable what? Heredity and what? Environment. These children may be fundamentally accelerated in most what? Areas. Sometimes unfavorable conditions can delay most areas of development. For example, a child born too early may be fundamentally delayed in most areas, not in the north place. They move this. Can you get out, please? Go away. Yes. Yeah? Yeah, in most areas. Let's go first, please. Okay. Let's move on to another. Don't go away, please. You throw it away. No.
They say thank you. End of night. We are going to finish our assignments. Hey, very 19. Oh,
Let's move on to this one now.
5 pages. Mama. Hi! Are you okay? Were you here last time?
21.
Mama.
21 si mama.
We're feeling good.
Sure. 19. Abo kule buri wanje ndi ababa tisibi. Kumasa abasalibeza. Longa lisibira bathi ngibulunga basi. Wena muhambeleza. Ile ngibulunga lisibira kula. This is like a shop. Okay. I'm sure. Okay, so but balinza. Use agent one. When I use a message.
Yeah, so now let's move on to let's have a look on the principles of what? Development. Hello.
Hi. Principles of development.
Principles of development. Principles.
continue.
By the end of this learning, you should know the following: number one, principles of development, and the secondly, factors affecting what?
Development.
Development.
Sir.
This one. You are talking now. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Principles of development. Principle number one. Development is what?
Continuous.
That's a principle of development. Number one principle, or one of the principles. That is, development is what? Continuous. And then, the process of growth and development continues from the conception till the individual reaches what? Maturity. Development of both physical and mental traits continues gradually until these traits reach their maximum growth. That's what I talk about on this. Yes. First principle. Development is continuous. Hello, Desmond.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just capturing something.
Yes, please. Can you tell us in your own words, what do you understand about, tell me please one of the, tell me one of the principles of growth and development.
Number one is development is continuous.
What does it mean? Development is continuous, yes.
This is that process.
This is the process here.
This is the process.
The process of growth and development continues from conception till the individual reaches maturity. Then development of both physical and mental traits continues gradually until these traits reach their maximum growth. It goes on continuously or continually throughout life. If after maturity has been attained, development does not end. Okay. Development doesn't come to an end. You keep on developing. Sorry, what? I can't give you. Ukafa? Development is sequential. What does it mean? Over there, that place.
Sequential.
Sequence. Most psychologists agree that development is sequential or orderly. There's order, my friend. Whether it is true or not, I don't know. But what I've gathered is development is sequential or orderly. Yeah. Yes, maybe you, sweetie, you have to let us. Can you give an example of this one?
An example of what that development is sequential.
And or other, yes.
If you
Aha! Can I see?
no, but we missing so every species, whether model of development, peculiar to it.
Please,
Do you
turn them off.
So what's the question again?
Is it true that development is sequential or orderly?
Yeah,
An example to that.
an example to that. From my own understanding,
Yes, from your own understanding, yes.
with the pattern of development that's peculiar to it, I'd say for human beings specifically, I think our orderly pattern is the way we develop from being kids to adults. There is adolescence in between, then there is all that. I guess that's it. It's all peculiar.
Wherefore?
Home thing. Zimba.
This one is from later. Also,
Zimba.
this morning I've also gathered something about this one. I thought this one could differ from the German. He knows how to lie. Just like that one. Alright, sorry. Martha girl. Don't cheat you can tell us yourself. Don't cheat us, please. What I say? Where from?
Everywhere.
Okay, thank you so much. Everywhere. Tell us about that. Give an example of that.
Mana?
Yes, please.
Ama barba? This is sequential.
Go ahead, yes, thank you.
Ama barba? Kido mama.
Go ahead. You come here alone, please, thank you.
Kena wo? Ndeda mama. Kwa antari kida mama zamba wimirira. Yeah. Stages.
Martha deserves a handshake. Thank you,
Hey,
please. Shake me, please. Okay, thank you so much. But she has a point, please. She has a point. Yeah, yes, thank you. That's a great. That's a great. Okay, this pattern in general is the same for all individuals. The child closes before he does what? Great. Stands before he does walk. Backwards before he talks. That's what we say about this particular term or terms, sequential or orderly. You must be a genius.
Aye.
Huh? Sure. Kabazwa, no. You deserve a clap offering you. Praise. That's great. That's nice. All right. Yeah. So, please understanding these things. First principle, what have we said?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
You say that development is continuous.
Development is continuous. Okay. Number two, development. Mm-hmm. Okay. An example to that?
The child grows before.
What is this one or second one? Yeah?
First one.
Sorry?
Yes, we should.
I thought, my dear friend, we are talking about two principles.
Yeah,
Here we have two principles, sequential or orderly, and then first one.
First one, they are developing.
It's continuous.
Continuous one. Secondly,
Sequence.
which is this one? No, how do you feel about the third one, my dear?
Okay, I'll say this is the point for the second.
Ah.
Sasa mtoto mdogo.
We are here. So, thank you so much once again, Martha. Yeah. Kanai. Number 3. Principle number 3. Let or dormant device from person to person.
Yes.
True?
True.
Development. Little development is not what? Uniform. Individuals differ in the rate of what? Growth and development. Boys and girls have different development rates. I think it's true, right?
Yeah.
Between boys and girls,
Girls grow faster.
Yeah.
nothing to us. Okay.
Yeah, girls grow faster.
Girls have to go faster. Than these people. Okay. Each part of the body has its own what? Particular rate of growth. There are periods of growth in intestine and the equilibrium, and there are periods of what? Imbalance. Principle number what? 4. Development proceeds from general to what? Specific. Right? That all complex. You are late.
I know.
Development proceeds from general to specific. In all areas of development, general activity always precedes specific activity. Let's have a look at it. For example, the fetus moves its whole body, but is incapable of making specific responses. For example, the fetus moves its whole body, but that fetus is incapable of making specific responses. Fetus. It's from, yeah. Tell me the stage, so-called fetus. Please, tell me a stage, so-called fetus. You have, please, something with this one, please.
Yeah, that's
Fetus. age?
36 to 38 weeks.
36?
To 38 weeks.
36 to 38 weeks. By this time, a child is born?
It's about
You people who talk about periods and the stages of prenatal development, right? Yes, please. So the point is the fetus moves its whole body, but is incapable of making specific responses. Now I want you and me to understand which stage is this, period is this. So she's saying it's 36 what?
38 weeks.
Yeah, is a child born by this time?
No.
So within the womb, all right, the child is able to move the whole body, but she or he is incapable of making specific responses. Because it's from general to specific. With respect to emotional behavior, infants approach strange and unusual objects with some sort of general fear response. With respect to emotional behavior, infants approach strange and unusual objects with some sort of general fear response. Is it true? On that way. Two. And we'll read and then we have an input please for this one. Very much important. Starting from here. It's good to cruise. It's very much important at the same time for us to really understand the point before moving into another point. Lead and make your brain think. Let's go to the example, please. Zimmerman. Yes. Okay, we're saying, for example, the fetus moves its whole body, that is when it is in the womb, all right? But it's incapable of making specific responses. I think that action or reaction, every page, and you're going to attain or moving the whole body, turning this way or that way. This many ana Amelia Marani, Amashita. But we're saying that one is incapable of making specific responses. That to say, at the end of the stage, our program is now specific. Think about, for example, language. Yeah. Even if you're going to do whatever harm to her or him, he may not respond to that. So that's general activity, general action, Kumanao when it comes to language, that's now specific. An example to that, in a way. I think it's even specific because anaj late prophet nakosi anaj ena machakula nkulansanga ena kukwipira so wakula nkulansanga or even a mene I'm a council mosiana. So from general to one specific particular activity zinazo onseo among minutes. But when it comes to one particular specific activity, I mean they differ now. So basically, you talk of kwa mwana mafana ngati. Sa ama siana. Mana kuliwe tawendela na kauri akusiana. That's specific. So basically, but our point is from general to specific. We have so many examples. We touch a book on that one, but that's what I say that growth happens from general to specific, according to this particular kind of what principle of growth and what development. Most traits are correlated in development. You know, have what I call personality traits. They are traits in you or in me. Those traits, they might be actually inherited from your parents. There's so many traits in us making our personality traits, they're there within us. So we are saying most traits are correlated in development. They work together, they go together. All right? Generally, it is seen that the child whose mental development is above average is also superior in so many other aspects, like health, sociability, and special aptitudes. This one is a point, my dear friend. It's arguable. You are at liberty to argue for or against. It all depends the way you think yourself. Is really true. What's the point of that? Have you read? What's the comment? Be argue for or against? Most traits are correlated in development. Generally, it is said that a child whose mental development is above average. There are some other learners, they're so-called what? Gifted what? Learners. And all right, some are so-called slow learners, just for example, right? You are asking why it's in my mind. What do you have? Oh, if I'm winning. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Generally, it is said that the child whose mental development is above average, that child is also superior in so many other aspects. I don't know. I want to tell me. So it's like what? Health, sociability, and special attitudes. Do you agree? Do you agree?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Tell us. We said yes.
Ama kutozulani mwana mkuru kwa bambo nasi
Abatimebwa. Ababatimebwa baba. Tufuna Steve Lemons. Nanga tuhusiana. Tuhusiana. Here's our point. Most traits are what? Correlated in development. Now, here I say, generally it is seen that the child, whose mental development is above average. You get the point? That child is also superior in so many other aspects. Which aspects? Aspects like health, all right? Sociability, the way you interact with others, all right? And the way you think as well. So I was saying, is it true?
Yes.
It's true. Okay. Sure. Okay. Clubhouse myself. Come for me. Big man, yeah. Yeah, from we and then we go to Big. Yeah. Principle number 6. Growth and development is a product of both heredity and what? Environment. Is it true?
Yes.
Say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Development is influenced by both heredity and what? Environment. Both are responsible for human growth and development. Heredity. Think about the genes, all right? Whatever you inherit from your ancestors, your parents, and what? The way you're speaking, I think that's the way your father will speak. Yes. And the way you are laughing. Something. Yeah, so both are also for human growth and what? And development.
Wait.
Waiting. Are I done?
No.
You're done.
Very English. We are done. Okay. Number 7, development is predictable.
Number 6.
That's it.
We number 7. Mfano wanamuzisa bandi.
Development is predictable. Are they okay today? And like yourself. She's good.
Alindinjala. Alakura sanga kalenti.
The difference in physiological and psychological conditions can be predicted by observation and psychological tests. The differences in physiological and psychological potentialities can be predicted by observation and psychological tests. Development is what? Predictable.
Psychological and psychological.
8?
Some.
Yes.
Spelling here and then.
Physiological.
Physiological.
And psychological.
Okay.
Yes.
They can get psychological cake.
Hey,
you made my vela in there. You made it in my vela.
Can you? Thank you so much. Go for me, physiological. Physical. Wonderful. Physical. Physiological. That was very so. Thank you. Physiological. Yeah. Number 8, development brings about both structural and functional changes. That's principle number 8. Development brings about both structural and functional changes. Structural change, functional change. Okay, let's see. Number 9. Thank you. We are closing.
We have to.
Development is one in one area is highly related to development in other areas. There is a constant interaction between all factors of development. Wow. A constant interaction between all factors of development. That to say, the factors of development do interact constantly. For example, a child who has a good health can be active socially and intellectually. True? There's a man, yes. Is it true? Read this one and tell me. Just here, please. Read and tell us.
What is true?
It's quite true. A child who has a good health can be active socially and intellectually.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I think in this class some they haven't taken food this morning.
Which means we have to release
Look at this one. She's living outside. Come on, how are you today? Eh? Mm.
Jaiwa. Kudinga imefungua.
Let's now have a look on the factors affecting what?
Development.
Nature and what?
Nature.
Yeah?
Nature.
What's that?
Nature.
Yeah,
Nature.
true. Nature and
Nature.
nurture. We'll have to disagree. Well, both contribute to the growth and development of children. Although what is endowed by nature is constant, nature tends to make a big difference too. What do you say? What did you say on this? Nature, what is it? Come on. Your name again?
Huh?
Your name again? Your name?
Penina.
Oh, Penina, that's you.
Eh.
Ah, okay. Okay. Class? So many liars, right? The class.
How?
Hey,
How, sir?
Penina.
Am I is that?
Is this the same Penina in the Bible?
I know.
No, different
We
one.
different.
This one is there must be a liar. Nature, that's not biological, my dear friend. Thank you.
And in the morning.
Can you guess what is it? Nature is environment, my dear.
Oh.
Eh? She's lying. Yes.
Oh, my simple.
Yeah, so nature, that's biological. Nature, that's what? Environment. Mm-hmm. The nature thing in human development, primarily the result of nature, biological forces, or nature, environmental forces. Perhaps no theoretical controversy has been any more heated than this nature issue. Below, we'll discuss these two factors affecting growth and the environment in details. Let's see.
So it's actually true that the theoretical controls has been any more hidden than this nature measures. Remember how we had a heated argument over the same thing as that?
This man.
So we agree to disagree at the end of the day. I mean, it says everything.
Yeah. Good. Were they the last time?
Yes, I was.
Ah, okay.
And he was quiet.
Did you get were there?
No, I wasn't there.
She was. No, anyway.
Factors affecting development, heredity, and genetic one. Factors, and then environmental what? Factors.
How many are the problems?
I'm done.
The most awesome thing on our little planet is the heredity that interacts with our experience to create both our universal human nature and our individual and social diversity. Do you understand that one?
Oh.
Yes, please. Let me sit down here. Thank you.
Please, not saying that.
Do you understand?
Sana fusi, alafu kusudi.
Do you understand? I said, do you understand? He said, no. That one. I said, okay, let me sit down and then can you have a look on that one and then we have an input from you. It's a good yes to say no wherever you feel like you will understand others. You came alone. Do you forget this? Do you remember this? Then I do you understand that? Let's hear from the yes. Yes, please, let's avoid mini meetings. Thank you so much. Then tell us. Yeah, lead. Yes? Sorry?
The first point.
This point.
The first one.
First point.
Yes, please. You. You're really busy. Why not somebody? You're replying.
No.
Yeah, okay. Once again, have mind, nature, and what? Nature. That's biological and what? Environment. When you think about basically nature, think about heredity. Alright? Genes, genetic. Alright. So we are saying the most awesome thing on our little planet, that is here on Earth, alright, or in the world today, is the heredity, that is something biological, alright, that interacts with our experience, interacting with environment. Hello? The two, they do interact to create both our universal human what? Nature. The two, they shape you as a human being, as a human nature. We are shaped by these two. It's a very simple thing. Heredity is the transmission of physical characteristics from parents to children through their mind, genes. That's why I say, the way you are laughing, oh.
Ndulemba nduvea nyimbo.
Okay, now such traits could be physical, e.g. weight, height, skin color, and mental what? Mental or social. Zineti mazingira kama kwa watu. Kutega mwina siku watu mine skini kama kaya hiyo sensa na brown bro That's what.
Sana mango bitiriza nabiri yatijebetsa. Nawe yatabale.
Heredity, strongly influence. So influence on the physical makeup that a child gets from parents. Okay. Basically, we have these two. But strongly, it's like an individual is first matched by heredity or by what? Nature or something biological or biological factors other than what? Environment.
Another question.
Mm.
Heredity, is it a environmental factor or biological?
When we are talking about biological, we can't talk about biological without talking about what? Heredity. Yeah?
Just remember this.
Yes. Sure. So, what did I do for you? The traits are carried out by what? Genes. That's why sometimes your parents or your what? Or assistants. Assistants. They might be asthmatic, all right? And today, you may also born with asthma, all right? It's through blood, through genes. That's an example. There are so many things. Yeah? My mom? That's right. Yeah, sure. You know, you are yeah, that's right. You are who you are because of biological factors. All right? Yeah, physical makeup as well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It influences all aspects of physical appearance, such as head, weight, body structure, the color of the eye, the texture of the hair, right? And even intelligence and actions. Sometimes you wonder, you look at one particular child so intelligent. Child just what is the way about work and answer money? But work in school and remember the sometimes you wonder, you even say somebody who is actually not able to grasp things in the class. My friend, you have it. My food, me too. When we are into when you are home, Awukoni tuleni buye. Yeah, so if voices or aspects of physical appearance, such as weight, what is texture, the color of the eye, the texture of the hair, and then the aging, intelligence, and aptitudes. Diseases and conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, obesity, etc., can also be passed from genes, thereby affecting the growth and what? Development of the child adversely. Every human is born as a result of what? Conception, which takes place due to certain biological factors and what? Processes. So we have no option. Heritable traits are known to be passed from one generation to the next via what? DNA. Molecules that encode genetic information.
So can you please read that?
What?
The DNA issue in brackets.
Dio.
Uric acid.
Deoxyribonucleic acid.
That's DNA.
That's DNA, what? Never I think her DNA.
The sperm and ovule each contain what we call chromosomes that act as a blueprint for human life. You are laughing. That's what happens. Think about the sperm and the ovule meeting somewhere. The genes contained in these chromosomes. Remember, we talk about Y chromosomes and X1 chromosomes. Someone say the genes contained in these chromosomes are made up of a chemical structure known as DNA that contain the genetic code or instructions that make up all life. The very same matters here. Could you difference my eso? One would so you can understand them now. Each cell, both in the ovary and the testis, contains 46 chromosomes. 23 donated by your mother from her eggs, and 23 by your father from his sperm. In a germ cell, there are 23 pairs of chromosomes. When the chromosomes of female meets, pairs of chromosomes, when they meets the chromosomes of male, fertilization now takes place, and the life what? Begins.
Life begins at 40.
According to this, there are two B chromosomes. They have named these chromosomes as S and Y in the germ cells. Of the male, there is one big X and a small Y chromosome. You understand? You go through those things.
Abandi abadeteke ku sekondari sana mukunani
In the 3 months. Oh, we are running out. What's the time?
Sara
What's the time? 10 to. Yeah. You know, when you take time going through this, you really understand.
Oh yeah.
It's just a hint for you. So, the standard chromosomes, as we build as genes of the X chromosomes, are comparatively stronger than the genes of the Y chromosomes. An individual's heredity depends on the genes of his parents. Whatever one gives to his children is through the genes. That was nature, biological. That's now environment. Environment is everything that's around what? A human being, e.g., family, school, neighborhood or neighbors, media, etc. End of thinking capacity. It's a joke, right? It's a joke, not right? Yeah, okay. Environment is nothing but the sum total of surroundings in which an individual can live. Psychologically, an individual's environment is related to all those stimuli which he faces from the moment of fertilization till death. That's it. Psychologically, an individual's environment is related to all those stimuli which he faces from the moment of fertilization till death, from conception up until death. You know, that's environment. For example, if last time we talk about a woman taking what? Maybe alcohol, all right? That kind of, yes, or else maybe pills or drugs, those to the younger ones, to the babies, really the what? That's environment affecting the growth of that little baby. Right inside the mother's what? Womb. So sometimes we just think of environment is what is surrounding you when you are born. Even when you are in your mother's womb, there's that. So we've got that environment as well. The environment plays a critical role in the development and it represents the sum total of physical and psychological stimulation the human receives. All right? Remember last time I tried to give an example of what happens at puberty. Whatever happens at puberty, for example, by different techniques because of biological influences within us. You see us growing best here, all right? It's because of the biological influences. If you somewhere look at yourself, please, there's somewhere hair growing. It's because of what? Yeah, right? It's because of biological influences. All right. You see us, you see our voices, right? Some of us we have still voices, big voices. Yeah. Because of what? Biological influences.
Watopa.
Physical place. I know what I'm doing as a driver. You don't know yourself. What do you know is, let's stop, what to drop, what to go. No.
We don't know.
Please. This factors, that is evaluable factors. We have physical environment, social environment, cultural environment, making environmental work.
Factors.
Yay! Tameruka.
Awesome. Number.
Thank you. Physical environment can affect all areas of what? Positive environmental influences include parts, geographic parts, national facilities, care facilities, negative environmental factors influences include pollutants,
Such as smoke, high crime, poor access to medical care, exposure to diseases.
Yes, we know why we are thinking. Social ones
Social environment.
includes family
Family and other people you came into contact
daily.
daily.
Alright?
Yeah.
You always read this one.
And
That's why she's influencing you.
What about influencing Pastor? Like what?
A person who is
Surrounded by individuals who show love, support, strength, and encouragement is said to have a positive social environment. A positive social environment can help a person rise above adverse physical conditions and create a positive self-image.
Yes.
Wow.
From unhelpful social environment,
Suffer
from poor
mental and emotional health as a result of rejection, neglect, verbal abuse, and other negative behaviors. Social
environment, especially during the teen, yes, is your
peers. Peers are defined as people your own age who share a similar range of interests. Peers include your friends and classmates. However, not all peers may be your friends. Isara.
we are winding up now.
How are we winding up?
We are winding up now. Cassie.
Culture, the collection of beliefs, customs, and behaviors of a group. Your culture may be the language your family speaks, the food you prefer to eat, and the tradition and religions you practice. Understanding your culture can help you understand yourself and allow you to see what you have in common with others. Culture gives a sense of identity as one will take part in multicultural world. Both heredity and environment have their share in development of the individual. Heredity is responsible for all the inborn traits, the instincts, emotions, IQ reflection, and physical traits. Environment is responsible for the growth and development of physical, mental, and social traits. The two factors, heredity and development, are not opposed to each other, but they are complementary. Two individuals of the same heredity might differ when again, two individuals of different heredity would probably differ in spite of identical environment. So we can predict if we change either factors, the product is changed. No person can be born without heredity, and genes cannot develop without environment.
I like that.
No, thank you. Oh, thanks for listening. Bye.
Yeah, so we must yes. I say, I think Bernard use email. That's what I say. Bernard, yeah. So I say next time.
Do you send your email?
Then you keep it in the
No.
Wow. Let me do that.
So where to sign? You have to go.
You have to sign it. That's what they said without even putting it there. I don't know what happened. Here.
Mr. Bad,
Yes, please.
it is terrible. Well, you know what's
Then that's the name.
why? Because who are you?
Last name.
Who are you?
Yeah. Yes, come on, you say what?
Did you ask you? Did you ask you?
Okay. On the assignment, please, part base quiet. You were supposed to actually give me. You were supposed to give me an assignment
Tomorrow.
by tomorrow. How many of us are done? How many of us are
You haven't studied.
You've just started.
Yes, I did study.
Then I'll want you. I don't remember that. Yeah? I want you to talk, please. Be yes and be serious, please.
Yes.
How many of us have we? Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I just started.
That's our music.
Okay. Let's agree here. You write, you come up with a very good work. Give me the next assignment in our next class. Okay? So, give me green, papers, right? Papers and super papers. Yeah, sure. Everything important. So, next week, no problem.
This week is of course.
Give me some paper and give me paper. Have you signed it?
Say you are.
You are doing a solution. It's not living. Listen, when you are
Yeah. Thank you.